Hello, I'm Valerie Horn with Cowan Community Action Group, and thank you for your time and interest in what's happening in our community, and especially the exciting things that are going on with the young people in our community in Letcher County. Wanting to introduce the Cowan Creek Interns program to you, and this is a program that is in its second year. We began in 2019 with 12 amazing interns and under the leadership of Rachel Sexton through Cowan Community Center, and we placed those workers with different programs that Cowan was involved with: Cane Kitchen, Farmers Market, and our Kids on the Creek Camp, Grow Appalachia. This year, we were fortunate to begin the relationship again with Gear Up in 2021 after being absent in 2020 for COVID. So we increased our number of interns that we would be able to fund from 12. That number grew with Gear Up's appreciation and support for that program. We were amazed by the applicants and the students who presented and had an interest in working with and serving their community. We had more applicants than we had funding for this internship program. So we began to reach out to others, and through connections of What's Next East Kentucky and Brushy Fork Institute, we were connected with East Kentucky Concentrated Employment Program, Mr. Jeff Whitehead and Jeff Marietta, who happened to be our good fortune that they were beginning a program with interns at this same time. So we were able to increase our number of interns to 30. You're going to get to see each of them introduce themselves here. And more importantly, we hope that you get to enjoy seeing them in the communities with placements from Hemphill to Cowan to other local community mentors who have stepped up ARH pharmacy program and are willing to take time and hours this summer to work with these students and let them explore opportunities and ideals that they might have for potential careers, and definitely for how to work in and with and grow a stronger and healthier community.
My name is Emma. I'm from Letcher County, Kentucky, and through this internship, I'd like to gain real-life work experience and work with my community. After high school, I'd like to attend the University of Kentucky and pursue some type of medical degree.
I'm Madison Cantor, and I'm from Letcher County. From this internship, I want to get the skills necessary for a job later in the future. After high school, I want to go into the neonatal field because I love helping babies.
I'm Jaden. I'm from Jenkins, Kentucky, and with this internship I would like to gain skills that are necessary and that I would like to use for future work in the community and jobs that I may be interested in the future as well. After high school, I'd like to attend a music school so I can learn how to produce and mix. Just a goal of mine I've had, and I'd like to pursue it more.
My name is Kevin Johnson. I'm from Surgeon, and out of this program, hopefully I can gain new world experiences and job experiences in future programs and jobs that I would like to go into. After high school, I plan on going to either UPAC or the University of South Carolina, and then join up with the Army and become military police for 4 years.
My name is Benji. I'm from Jeremiah. From this internship, I wish to better my social skills while also working with others to better my community while gaining real-world experience later on. After high school, I want to go to a school for sound engineering and become a record producer.
My name is Autumn. I'm from Ermine, and with this internship, I hope to get a real-world experience through just working so I can be prepared for college, after college, and then after high school as well. After high school, I hope to go to the University of Kentucky, and I want to study in law.
Hi, my name's Cadence Brenham. I'm from Jenkins, Kentucky, and what I'd like to gain from this internship is social, relationship, and life skills. I'd also like to help my community grow. After high school, I want to be an entomologist or a biologist.
My name is Alyssa Day. I'm from Cowan, and from this internship, I want to help the community grow and strive in every way possible. And I want to gain a relationship with people who play big roles in this community. After high school, I want to go to college and pursue my dream of becoming a CRNA.
My name's Ariana Fields, and I'm from Macon, Kentucky, and I'm 17 years old. With this internship, I would like to aid my community and help it in various ways and gain relationships with the people that have big roles in the community. After high school, I would like to become a pharmacy tech and then hopefully go into pharmacy school or become a nurse anesthetist.
My name is Alyssa. I'm from Perk Creek, and through this internship I hope to gain new skills and broaden my horizons as far as going out into the real world and knowing what having a real job is like, and gaining new responsibilities, and hopefully gaining new social experiences and meeting new people. After high school, I would love to go to college and become a veterinarian and hopefully own my own clinic one day, because I'd like to come back here and help everybody, because I think the community has given a lot to me over the years, so I would like to give back to the community when I can.
My name is Ariana. I'm from Kona, and throughout this experience, I would like to gain valuable leadership experience and life experience to take with me throughout my community and be able to invest back in my community. After high school, I would like to pursue a degree in aerospace and robotics engineering at California Technical School with the goal of becoming an engineer at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory.
My name is Allison. I'm from Cowan, and in this internship I want to gain the knowledge of being able to go out into the real world before I actually have to be sent out. After high school, I hope to go into the medical field and be a neurosurgeon or orthopedic surgeon, and hopefully go to college somewhere outside of Kentucky.
My name is McKenna. I am from Whitesburg. From this experience, I want to learn more about our community and more about what I may want to do in the future and make new friends. I'm not really sure what I want to do after high school right now.
My name is Hannah. I'm from Letcher County, and from this experience, I want to see people grow, better myself, and help the community. After high school, I want to attend college for 2 years to get my basics and then become a cosmetologist.
My name is Gage Bentley. I'm from Letcher County, Kentucky, and what I would like to gain from this internship is basically just experience in the community, learn more about how to better the community, and just overall history of the community. After high school, I plan to attend my dream college of Stanford University, and I plan to go to college to become a neurosurgeon.
My name is Daniel. I'm from Neon, and I hope to gain some job experience and some life and social skills from this. I hope to attend a culinary school and learn how to cook and all that, then hopefully open up my own restaurant.
My name is Arwen Surgeon. I am from Letcher County, and I would like to gain connections with people in my community and to learn more about the workforce and the opportunities that are out there. After high school, I would like to go to college to become a behavioral analyst, and afterwards I would like to do some traveling and to learn more about the different cultures and all the different people that are out there.
My name is Rebecca. I'm from Letcher County, and I would like to gain valuable life skills that I will use in the future, and I would like to be able to help my community. After high school, I would like to go to college to become a microbiologist.
My name is Kinsley, and I'm from Letcher County. From this experience, I would like to make friends and learn new life skills that I'll need in the future. After high school, I don't know what I want to do, but I've thought about a little bit of everything.
Hi, my name's Abby, and I'm 17. I'm from Whitesburg, Kentucky. From this internship, I want to gain skills that will help me later on in life. After high school, I plan to go to UK and major in journalism and then go on to law school to become a lawyer.
My name is Bailey, and I'm from Letcher County, and I want to gain how to communicate with more people that I don't know. I want to go to college, possibly UPAC, and be a special ed teacher with math.
My name is Kayla Hall. I'm from Letcher County. From this experience, I like to gain new skills from the job I want to get and build new relationships with people and help out in my community. After high school, I want to go to college and pursue a job in radiology.
Hi, my name is Harley. I'm 17 years old and I'm from Whitesburg, Kentucky. And from this internship, I would like to gain basic life skills that I can use and how to become more efficient in the workforce. After high school, I would like to major in psychology with a minor in business and become a psychiatrist.
All right, hello, how y'all doing? My name is Cody Maggard. I'm from Whitesburg, Kentucky, and I'm 17 years old. And whenever people ask me what I want to get out of this experience, I'll tell them I just want to get connections and interact with the people of the county. After high school, I think I would like to go off to college for business maybe. It's one of the only things that I've ever found that really called to me. And so we'll see where that takes us.
My name is Mia Rouse. I'm from Letcher County, and from this experience, I want to get better at the skills I'm going to be working with this summer, make new friends, and help and learn about the community. After high school, I plan to obtain a scholarship to UK and then major in pre-med, then go to medical school and be an anesthetist.
My name's Alex. I'm from Letcher County, and through this internship, I would like to build new relationships, step out of my comfort zone, and help my community. After high school, I would like to go to Georgetown and pursue a career in elementary education.
My name is Jaden. I am from Letcher County, and I would like to gain life skills that I can later on take with me. After high school, I would like to attend the University of Kentucky and become an elementary school teacher.
Hi, my name is Ellie Mullins, and I'm from Letcher County, Kentucky. During this internship, I would like to have more hands-on experiences with the public and promote my community and change it for the better. After high school, I plan on going to the University of Louisville, where I will study in communications, and that will later lead me to broadcasting.
My name is Zach. I'm from Letcher County, Kentucky. During this experience, I hope to get more meaningful work in my community so that I can better understand the people in it and around it. After high school, I plan to double major in molecular and cellular biology and neuroscience, and I hope to become a surgeon.
My name is Kaylee, and I'm from Letcher County, Kentucky, and during this internship, I would like to experience meeting new people, getting out of my comfort zone, and especially connecting with my community from Letcher County. After high school, I plan on attending EKU and studying pre-pharmacy, and then once I graduate from EKU, I plan on attending the Bill Gatton College of Pharmacy at ETSU and getting my degree in pharmacy.
My name is Olivia, and I'm from Letcher County, Kentucky. What I would like to gain out of this experience is a little bit more of responsibility and help out my community in any way I can. After high school, I would like to study at the University of Kentucky and go into occupational therapy.
It was great seeing the energy in the room. It was great seeing these kids making plans and talking with them about, you know, how can we help meet their needs, right? How can we make good, productive citizens out of them and help them find their passion in the workplace? So all in all, really good day, really good day. Looking forward to the program.
These kids that have been chosen for this program are really amazing. All of them. It's hard to choose. They're so good, well spoken, and they have great ideas about what they want to do.
I'm overwhelmed. There's some bright kids in here. It's good to see these young folks wanting to do something. It's good to have something to give them to do.
Well, I think it's amazing that the kids are going to get to make money this summer, plus hopefully learn some leadership skills. So they're really an amazing group.
It's been
good. There's a few that just walked up and were like, I definitely want to work with y'all. Like, tell me the best ways that I can kind of step into this. So yeah, it's been just a whirlwind too. Just like trying to meet everybody and get to know what they're into.
I was excited and impressed. You have a lot of kids who are focused, and as a junior and a senior in high school, to be really focused on this is what I want to be, and they were polite and kind and grateful for this opportunity. That means a lot.
thought it'd be a good idea just for the younger high school students to be able to come down and see how the court system kind of ran and just see how this office is ran. So we thought it'd be a good experience for them, and we enjoyed having them. It was a little different having younger people here, you know, because most of us are older. We've got probably our youngest deputy clerks are in their early 40s. It was a good experience for the staff just having some younger people here. We first had them just answering the phone, and then they were going to court with the deputies, like district court and circuit court. So we had them doing all kinds of different tasks, things that came up that the deputy clerks needed help on. They would recruit them to help them. So it brought a little, I guess, enthusiasm to us and a little energy just to have some young people here in the office daily. You know, I've often worried about our future here in Letcher County because we're losing a lot of our young people when they go off to college and they don't come back. And it made me feel a little more confident about our future if we have young leaders like the two that we had here in the circuit clerk's office. I just feel like we're in pretty good hands with that group of students that were in that program.
They were extremely valuable to us this summer. Being opening in April, the COVID ban was lifted, travel was insane this summer, and so we're right out of the gate with a packed house. So having them help us as an extra set of hands was amazing. They basically carried out the training and the feeding and just the general maintenance and care for all the animals that were staying with us. The real magic of the interns this summer was when they came in, I got to see them as timid, you know, maybe a little intimidated coming into an established group. And then over the summer, I got to watch them change. I watched them grow into themselves and become way more confident. So I loved watching the girls grow over the summer and become really by the end of the summer as good as any staff that I've ever hired. So extremely professional. The girls handled themselves well. They were just fantastic girls. There would have been times that we would have been short-staffed without the help of the interns, because being a small business, the budget wasn't there to match the growth of the business right out of the gate. So those interns became such a big part of my summer. There was times I was like, we wouldn't make it without the girls, you know, and not having the finances to put on 2 extra staff at the time. They were a key factor in our opening this summer. And so the program was so helpful to me. It was such a needed thing for not just me, but I know other small business owners that I've talked to. They were always on time. They were always professional. And even at a young age, that was a hesitant. As an employer, you're thinking, oh, these kids are young, you know. They perform just as well as the adults that I have here, absolutely. I mean, I'm just happy to be a part of it. Like, honestly, it was a big deal for us. You know, I hope to be a part of it as long as they have it. I would definitely recommend that for any employer that was hesitant to take on interns. I mean, because even I was, especially here in a high-risk job with a bite factor and the risks that are involved here, I would recommend the program for any employer that was thinking about taking on interns.
The Cowan Creek intern program was really successful for the Cane Kitchen this year, in that the youth that were placed here were interested in either culinary or learning the trade of a business, and they've done a diverse number of jobs, from things such as preparing food, which was part of the culinary, all the way down to helping with the cash register and ringing up sales and keeping track of those things. So the youth learned a variety of things through the program this year. They were important not only just as them learning a trade and learning a skill, but as far as the people that came into the kitchen to pick up a meal, or the people in the community that they dealt with, was real accepted of the youth, and seeing them interact and learning new skills and trades such as the kitchen work and things like that. So the value of having those interns at the kitchen was astronomical. The value of their soft skills sharpening throughout the program was incredible. You know, it's easy to learn a trade, but it's hard to learn those soft skills that a lot of employers are looking for. So the youth really excelled in that area as well. Really proud of them and thankful that we had them here at the Cane Kitchen.
For Levitt, we had a group of young people who were enthusiastic to be part of a music series. Music lovers. It's really great to learn that most of these folks were actually playing music themselves. It's great to know they were always ready for us to do anything we asked of them, whether it was unloading the truck, which is the hardest job you can do, or reloading the truck, or easy things like counting the crowd. They did artwork for us. They did some of our posters for us beforehand. They really helped out as we were setting things up to start the series. Always enthusiastic, always thanked us for letting us be a part when we should have been thanking them all over ourselves because they helped us immensely. We got a lot more from their input than they could have possibly gotten from ours. They were just really wonderful to work with this year, and I hope that we get that opportunity again next year. To pull off a music series, 10 concerts, requires a lot of people on the ground. To have them here, to be able to count on them here, took a whole lot of weight off of our shoulders because we've always been a little bit short on volunteers for Levitt. What I saw during the whole process was a group of enthusiastic young people who each one of them, maybe they all didn't know exactly what they wanted to do, but they had ideas of what they wanted to do. The ones that talked to us that wanted to be involved with the Levitt project were super enthusiastic, and they definitely brought positivity and good ideas to our planning process, and I look forward. We hope we get to bring more of those interns back next year because I know from speaking with other supervisors from the other locations that the interns worked, that folks were really excited about the work that the interns did for them in general overall. So that's a good thing. I think Whitesburg looks like Letcher County has got a good crop of young folks that are going to be future leaders in this area. That's good to know.
district, Letcher County Central High School, and we have a couple from Jenkins Independent School as well. And they are interns at the Cowan Creek it's Cowan Action Group, Cowan Community Center, and they've been placed at different businesses throughout Letcher County, from the hospital to Apple Shop, the courthouse, all different places, and they're paid through Gear Up and through Eastern Kentucky Concentrated Employment Program. And they've learned a whole lot. This is their field trip at the end of their summer. They've all worked really hard and they're having fun. But they got to vote for what committee meeting they would like to attend this summer, and they planned it all around coming to learn about education funding. So I thought that was really admirable that they were interested in that. And thank you again for having us. We'll have to slip out a little bit early for a Capitol tour, but we'll try to be quiet. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative Hatton.
During this internship, I have gained the knowledge about how many people care about our community and our youth. This internship has shown me how much I can help around the community.
From this internship, I gained a real working experience. I gained what it was like to work in a real office. The internship has affected me by giving me the motivation to follow my passion of becoming a lawyer.
In this internship, I gained how to be more responsible and how to have the patience with the children. It has affected me by teaching me how to be on time, and it will help you in real life.
From this internship, I've gained a whole lot of respect for the community leaders involved in making our community what it is. So I believe the internship has affected me very positively, and I've learned a whole lot about what actually goes on in our community to give us the things that we have.
From this internship, I believe I've gained a valuable knowledge of the court system. I've seen how many court cases have worked, and I've learned just several interesting things about the court system in general. I believe the internship has affected me by maybe humbling me, because I've seen many different economic classes come into the clerk's office and how some have struggled to pay and how some just, get away. But I've just seen really difficult things, and it's just really humbling to see all that go on.
From the internship, I've gained new social skills and a new ability to get things done. Yes, I believe the internship has affected me. It's made me consider a new career path that before I hadn't really thought about.
From this internship, I have gained that there's many different departments of a hospital, and they all work together so the system will function successfully. It has affected me very positively because it has reinforced my desire to work in a healthcare setting.
During the internship, I gained the knowledge of how the hospital works and how all the departments have to work together in order to work as a whole and work correctly. So I do believe that it has affected me personally because while my time at ARH, I got to shadow a pharmacist, and by doing that, it made me want to pursue my career as a future pharmacist.
I've gained from this internship how to be a teacher and how to work with students, and this has affected me in many different ways because I want to become a teacher when I get older. This internship has affected me personally because it opened my eyes up to different backgrounds of different kids.
This internship has taught me a lot about different lifestyles, and it's really opened up my eyes to how I think of people and how I actually think of my hometown. It just really has amazed me, all the privileges and opportunities I've had versus what other people have had, and I'm really grateful for that. It was a good experience.
This summer, I had a great experience working with the kids on the creek as an intern, and I gained new friends through this internship and more of a real-world perspective of how it is working with children and different children. We had different kids every week, and they were great, and we had a great time this summer. This internship has really positively affected me because it was really my first job, and it gave me the chance to go through the interview process, the job process, the payment process, and everything like that, and working under someone, and it was a great experience.
What I gained from the internship was knowledge about the kitchen, how to cook, how to clean, how to can food, all that. The internship has affected me. I gained some friends while doing it, gained a lot of knowledge and all that, and yeah, it was pretty good.
From this internship, I gained what I may want to do with my life in the future. I feel like the internship has affected me very positively. What I gained from the internship was some really good communication and video skills, and also just some overall understanding of Appalachia. The internship has affected me in a really positive way because before the internship, I didn't know anything about video or editing, and now I just have a really good community that I can fall back on and know they'll support me.
From the internship, I gained a lot of friendships, memories, and a lot of life lessons I probably wouldn't have gained before. I think the internship has affected me. It showed me not to judge people based on what they look like.
What I gained from the internship is more knowledge about the community. I got to reconnect, and I got to connect with more people. I learned more about the different jobs that are out there, my different options other than college, and it allowed me to get more career ready for the future. The internship has affected me personally because it has allowed me to make new friends that I never thought I'd actually be able to do. It has allowed me to grow as a person and to mature, and compared from before the internship to now, I can see some big differences in how I view Letcher County and Whitesburg.
So what I gained from the internship was basic life skills such as cooking, working with others, and communication skills. I think it has affected me personally because not only have I met kids from other schools and got to see kind of like what it is and like how it's different between schools, I've also made some new friends too, so I'm kind of sad to see this end and not be able to get to see them a whole lot.
From this internship, I gained a lot of experience about my interviews for my first job, and then working under a supervisor and also learning in bigger groups. The internship has affected me in a positive way, and it's made me feel sympathetic towards people with housing needs, and also helps me achieve my goals because it's really like planned out.
From the internship, I have gained knowing that you can make an impact no matter your age, and you can do anything no matter your age. You can do anything that anyone older than you can do. The internship has affected me by showing me what a community is all about, by helping each other out and lending a helping hand whenever you need.
From the internship, I gained knowing I had the relief of helping out a small business this summer. The internship affects me in a positive way because I knew I helped out my co-workers in the business that they needed help.
From this internship, I gained valuable lessons to become a decent adult in the community from our meetings on Wednesdays at Kane's Kitchen.
This internship has affected me personally because it taught me how to work a 9 to 5 and what steps I need to take to become a pharmacist, which is what I want to do with my life.
What I've gained from the internship is very valuable real-world experience, such as working for your community, helping to better it, helping run something like Cane Kitchen, which is very much a retail experience. So if I got a job in the future for college or something, that would really be helpful. The internship has affected me personally because it's helped develop my sense of work ethic. It's given me my first real sense of what a job is, and it's helped me become more sociable with others.
From the internship, I gained the knowledge of how to be an adult and work a 9 to 5 job, and also balance like extracurricular activities that I want to do. And I also gained the knowledge of how to manage my money through the trainings we did, and just how to be a good citizen one day. The internship definitely has affected me. It allowed me to gain new friends and gain new knowledge of how to work and how to be a productive citizen, and also how my future is going to play out. And it also gave me an opportunity to work with animals, which I would like to be a vet one day. So that was very helpful.
From the internship, I gained social skills. I used to be a really anxious person, but I think I've overcome that, and I like talking to people now. I believe the internship has affected me personally. I've made a lot of new friends, and I'm kind of sad to leave. I didn't want to leave work today, it being my last day.
What I've gained from the internship is the knowledge of the value of money. I didn't know it took as much money to run a business as I do now. The internship has affected me personally by me making new friends and changing my point of view of how waitresses and waiters and the chefs.
I really didn't expect to learn everything I did when I came in. I've learned how to communicate better, how to manage money, how to manage my social life, and just manage time, and I'm really grateful that I had this experience. Before I came in, I was pretty shy, and the only time I got in front of crowds was music. We're playing with bands and things, and now I feel comfortable just walking up to anybody and talking about them and getting to find things in common. So I think it's definitely helped me become more social.
I gained a lot of experience in working for people, because normally I've been like a babysitter before, so like I've been normally just working for myself. So I've learned how to work under other people and with other people. And I have also gained money from this internship, which will be used probably by a car, hopefully. I think I just gained some more like relationships throughout the community, like with different people, and learning about the different things that happen in our community that I may not have known about before. And I think that it was really important for us to be able to do that and experience that, because I know a bunch of people that did the internship with me also learned a lot about the community and how it works.
Hey everybody, my name is Olivia Frazier, and I'm going to be opening up for everybody. I want to thank everybody for coming out here tonight, and all the interns and supporting us, and it means so much. Before we get going, I have a few special people that I want to thank. So shout out to Gear Up and EKCEP for helping out with our very special program. We all appreciate your generous donations and the sponsors for coming out tonight and for supporting us interns. And I have really enjoyed spending my own money, and I think that my mom and dad have too. So, without further ado, I would like to introduce you to my dear friend, Jaden Cowan.
Hi everyone, I'm Jaden Cowan, and this summer I was an intern at the Kids on the Creek camp. It was a wonderful experience that taught me many lessons and served as a teaching journey, considering I want to be an elementary school teacher. My job placement was at the Cowan Community Center. The Cowan Community Center is a place to hold any gathering where everyone is welcome, all cultures are embraced, and will be a place I will treasure forever. With that being said, it is my honor and privilege to introduce my friend Valerie Horn. To me, Valerie is a community mentor, someone who is always working behind the scenes to make our little town better, and an inspiration to all ages, especially the young adults like me. With that being said, could everyone please give a hand for Valerie?
I do not think I can top that. I should just say thank you. But on behalf of Cowan Community Action Group, we welcome you here. This is being a Cane Kitchen. It's been a great opportunity to get to work with your young adults this summer. I have learned a great deal from them. We're very fortunate. It began with, this was Cowan's 3rd year in an internship program. We had an idea and a partnership with Gear Up from a couple years past. We had wonderful applicants, too many that we could not choose. So we reached out to other partners and had a great connection with East Kentucky Concentrated Employment. So we were able to stretch this program and spread this good work out across the country, county. But I don't doubt it'll have tracks and make ripples across the country as they go out and do their good work. So I just say thank you all for allowing us to be a part of that this summer.
My name is Allie Bonds. I worked for Cane Kitchen, the Farmers Market, and the Lemonette Concert Series. I have had a great time this summer and would like to introduce you to Brandon Fleming, the manager at Cane Kitchen, to tell us more about what we're having tonight.
Hello and welcome to Cane Kitchen. If this is your first time here, we'd like to say welcome to the kitchen. If it's not your first time here, then welcome back. Today we have prepared for you a fresh salad. Along with that salad you have steak tips, you have locally grown peppers and onions, and baked potatoes to go with that, as well as a rolls. And for dessert we have a chocolate brownie with ice cream and hot fudge on it. So that's our meal for today. I probably won't get to come back out and speak, so for those of you youth that have worked at the kitchen, I hope you've learned a lot. I hope you've either learned that you're going to stay in school and follow your dreams, and that you hate cooking and you hate the kitchen, or that you have found out that you really enjoy the kitchen and you really enjoy culinary and you stick with that. So either way, I wish you my blessings and have a good day. At this time, we will call on Louise to come up and lead us in blessing.
I hate to disappoint, but I'm not Louise. But good evening, folks. I am Arwen Surgeon. I worked under Louise with Hannah Forms, and we worked at the Farmers Market. I was also stationed at Cane and with Levitt, but the Farmers Market was my main station. And I can definitely say I will no longer look at farmer markets the same way. A lot of hard work goes into it, and it is far more intense and much more difficult than just setting up some tents and fresh produce. And it was absolutely wonderful getting to know the farmers. But I would like to introduce my amazing mentor, Louise Murtaugh, and she will be doing the blessing for the food.
I'm Louise Murtaugh. I'm the market manager at the City of Whitesburg Farmers Market. And if you notice, dinner is right after me. So, first of all, I'd like to invite you to the Farmers Market on Saturdays from 9 to 12. They'll come get some delicious food that might be coming to you your way. Let's bow our heads and ask the Lord's blessing. Gracious Lord, we thank you for this time. We thank you for gathering us here together. We thank you, Lord, for the blessings of our sons and daughters and friends and family. And in the words of Bill Moynihan, Father, help us to dream well and desire rightly. Grant us the grace to love people more than plants and to love you above all. And Lord, because we have hungry teenagers sitting amongst us, bless the people who have grown this food and bless the people who have prepared it. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
We're gonna get the drums set here. My bench does that. This is our last song we're gonna do. I'm gonna dedicate this song to Chris Anderson. He's the reason I wanted to do it, and I learned it Thursday. So once again, this can go really bad or really good. And if you recognize it, sing along with me because it'll sure help me out.
Cages on the way line, throwing wheel, feeling jacket and stepping out over the line.
Thank you all very much for the last minute.
My name is Alex Kinser, and I was an intern at Whitaker Bank this summer. I'll be introducing Delaney Stevens, the founding director of Prosper Appalachia. Prosper Appalachia is a new program created under Eastern Kentucky Concentrated Employment Program, or EKCEP. For the last 50 years, EKCEP has offered programs like Prosper Appalachia to assist Eastern Kentuckians looking for work, workers who have been dislocated from their jobs, and economically disadvantaged young people. Their goal is to create more job opportunities for our communities, a better educated and more prepared workforce, and a more diverse economy in our region. We are so thankful to have been a part of Prosper Appalachia's first year and are grateful for the support Delaney and his team have provided. We are also so glad to have worked with EKCEP's executive director. With their support, our program was able to hire more students, pay them more hours working in our community, and provide more experiences than we originally planned. Here is Mr. Delaney Stevens.
I just want to take this opportunity to thank Cowan Community Center and Valerie for the opportunity for us to be able to partner with you guys to provide these internship opportunities. I did just a really quick math before I came up here, and there's around 12,000 hours between all of the interns that were completed throughout these 10 weeks or so. So hats off to you guys, congratulations to you. And I think such an important part to finding out what you want to do career-wise, finding your passion, is just get out there and experience things and work with people, and community service is so important. And our goal, Prosper Appalachia and EKCEP, our goal is to be able to train and prepare the next generation to be able to lead and stay here in our hills and in Eastern Kentucky so that we can have a sustainable future. So I'm just really excited about this, and we look forward to continuing our work and our partnership. And so congrats, and I'm just so glad to be here. Thank you.
My name is McKenna Martin, and I worked at the Cowan Community Center with the Kids on the Creek summer camp. I had an amazing experience working with the kids, and it taught us all so much about patience, kindness, and even helped us younger people learn about the background of the community center. We are very thankful that Gear Up helped us fund this program to build relationships and set a good foundation for adulthood. Gear Up is the gaining early awareness and readiness for undergraduate programs based out of Berea College. They follow a group of students from 6th grade to graduation to provide services to best prepare those students for life outside of high school. They do this primarily by emphasizing college readiness through academic success and the building of a college-going culture. As our original funding partner, this program would not exist without their support, and we are so grateful to be working with them. Gear Up's director, Doug Coots, could not be with us tonight, but he wants us to know how blessed he feels for him and his team to be working with the wonderful young men and women who make our internship. Again, we feel blessed as well to be working Gear Up and hope to continue our partnership.
I'm Kinsley. And I'm Kayla. And we interned at Annie's Fruit Refinery. Through this experience, we've learned that one small business can make such a huge impact on our community. They help everyone in our community, from the lower income to somebody who just wants to find a good deal on higher end things. They provide a place to find clothing, shoes, and a little bit of everything, which we don't have very much of around here. I really enjoyed my time working at Annie's Fruit Refinery. Here's Debbie.
You should hear those girls at the store. They do not get shy. They've got plenty to say all day long, and they're just really a joy to be around. I'm going to put my glasses on because I did write a few notes, but I'm Debbie Campbell, and I'm the owner of Annie's Fruit Refinery. And I just want to say that it has been an absolute honor and joy to be a community member in this program. I've had Kinsley and Kayla and Allie and all of the interns. On the first interview day, we got to meet every single intern, and these interns are just so bright and shining and such a light for our future. You cannot be around these young people and not feel hope. And I just feel like that not only are they all so bright academically, but so many of them, particularly my girls, I like to call them, they have great emotional intelligence, they have cognitive empathy to adapt and work within a team. And I really think that is an important skill in life, is being able to adapt and come into any situation. There's a term for it now called being change makers. And you look at these young interns and they already have a great foundation to be change makers in our world. They possess the first skill, just being able to come into all of these different situations and fit in so beautifully and work so hard. But at Annie's, anytime we hire anyone, anytime that they come into our store, we kind of work on a open teams, a collaborative teamwork basis. And it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter how much experience you have. It doesn't matter how young or how old you are. You come in and you're kind of like immediately one of us. But we work in this collaboration of a team where everyone has the opportunity to experiment in learning what their strengths are and playing to those strengths, while the other people who maybe had more experience or time in the workforce and organization, that to share their knowledge also within that teamwork. And I just want to tell you a little bit about Kinsley and Kayla and Allie. They came in. You could walk into our small business at any time and you would not know that they had not been there doing that forever. They were the very first smiling face that you would see. Our customers would come in, our consigners, and they adapted so quickly of working the floor, of being a really strong team member in that collaborative effort. And I think that when you look at the workforce today, that is key in any job. And it's also key, if you think about it, even within our personal lives, of being able to take whatever is thrown our way and make it into something that is workable, functional, and not only that, something that excels. And these girls that I've had have just been absolutely marvelous. They came in and they're kind of like social media queens. They ran our social media. They just did so many things. They knew current fashion trends, but more than that, they were able to fit in with the oldest of us on the team, which is 58, and they just didn't skip a beat. But I really feel like that while they may have learned from us, we learned from them also. They taught us things while they were there, and it was a wonderful experience. They are such great people, and I've really enjoyed this evening. I enjoyed our music, and I enjoyed the video. And I really feel like that it is important for community to have involvement. At our store, we do things to promote community involvement. We want to be involved. We want to give back, not just take. as a business. And we try to do that in a lot of ways, and we don't advertise it, but we promote things and we support areas. But I just think that this program has been an amazing program. And I feel so lucky that as a community member to have been associated and involved with it. And I told my girls that it'd be hard for me to not get up here and cry, because we are going to miss them so bad as they exit. And I just, we love them. We really do. But we also, I look at them and I just think what great hope we have for our future in these young folks that are coming up. I'm just so proud of all of them. Before I end, I want to offer my gratitude again and thanks to all that have made this program possible. The Cowan Internship, Valerie Horn, Elijah Euchner, Prosper Appalachia, XAP, Jeff Marietta, sponsors, and anyone else that worked to make this happen. I hope it's not the last time. I hope we see this kind of involvement again, and I love the partnerships that we've seen with these folks. We've told our girls that work for us, you want to work Saturdays, you want to work summers, you want to work school breaks, we want you. You come back. We want to maintain relationships with them. And they're just wonderful people, and I thank everybody, and I think it's been a great experience.
Hello everyone, my name is Kaylee Tilley, and during the summer internship program, I was placed at Whitesburg ARH. During my time there, I learned so many new things about the healthcare industry that I hadn't known before. Every single one of the departments in the hospital have to work together no matter the status in order for it to run correctly. I'm so thankful for this internship opportunity and being placed at ARH this summer. This whole internship program couldn't have been possible without Valerie and of course Mr. Elijah Euchner. Mr. Euchner was our internship coordinator this summer. He was always there whenever we had any issues, and he made sure this program went off without a hitch. Without further ado, Mr. Elijah Euchner.
Good evening. I'll try and keep this a little bit short. I didn't even really want it. Valerie had to talk me into talking here tonight because I'm from Minnesota and we're terrible at taking compliments. I kind of really just envisioned this was really about the internship. So that's what I want to talk about today. With the latest collection, the latest timesheets turned in I got from my interns, these interns have worked over 8,376 hours in the community, totaling to about $83,700 before taxes. That means, on average, each of these interns has taken home over $2,700 from this program, on average. And that's a huge deal because originally when I was hired, I was telling all the kids who, when they were originally applying, this is only going to be 100 hours, $10 an hour, $1,000. And then Valerie called me in one day and was like, we got a new partnership. We're going to be able to offer 30 kids up to $3,500, and that just blew my mind, blew me away. And it's really helped me just see how proud I am of these interns. I gotta avoid saying kids because they're not kids anymore. They're our interns. Don't really have a whole lot to say besides just how proud I am of everybody. A couple people who won't take credit, but I think need to get credit. Mr. Tony Sweat and his team with the Southeast South Central Community Education. They've been instrumental in providing professional development trainings to our interns every week on stuff from money management to how to manage your own stress and emotions. Stuff that we need to know, that I think, and Valerie and I thought, these kids need to know to be successful after high school. The things that you're expected to pick up, there's not exactly a class for. Lastly, I want to also thank a couple interns. I know I'm not going to I'm going to not be able to hit everybody, and I'm going to keep this brief. First, I want to give a shout out to Jaden Wright. If you've been here at the farmers market this summer, then he's definitely. Jaden won't take credit for this, but if you've been to the farmer's market this summer and you've heard music playing, that's all been him. The idea of getting live music at the farmer's market was kind of a dream, but never something we had the manpower we never had the person who wanted to go and handle that project until Jaden stepped forward for us. I also want to give a shout out to Alyssa Adams and Rebecca Bailey, who can't be here tonight. I was visiting Wagon Tails, I think in the second week of the internship, and Miss Ritchie was telling me how Alyssa was already training in new employees, even though she'd only been there 2 weeks. So that's awesome. Lastly, and I know I'm not going to be able to hit everybody, otherwise I'd be here up here for a whole hour. I want to hit Bailey Short as well at the Kids on the Creek camp. I heard a story from Miss Michelle Stamper, Bailey's the manager of the Kids on the Creek camp, that I want to share. There was this girl at the camp, little girl, who was from an unfortunate situation. She couldn't afford tennis shoes. She was going out to the playground in boots every day, which aren't exactly, if you're a kid on a playground, boots aren't fun to be in. And one day, Bailey Short walked in with a brand new pair of tennis shoes for this girl, completely sized up. She pulled her aside, gave her a brand new pair of socks, brand new pair of shoes. And that's the type of stories that that we just love to hear out of this. Just seeing that heart, seeing that caring for others in the community. And I know every single intern here has got a story like that, but I don't want to keep y'all here till 10 o'clock at night. So thank you so much for allowing me to work with you tonight. And without further ado, I'm going to introduce two more interns to talk about their experiences, Hannah Bormes and Ariana Fields.
Hi, my name is Hannah, and I work at the Whitesburg Farmers Market. My experience in internship has shown me how much time and effort people put into the community. They do this work for the future generations to be proud of where they came from. I have had the privilege of working alongside some people who want to see positive changes in our area. Working in this internship has shown me that I can make a difference in the community as a younger person. As I grow as a person, I will apply these lessons I've learned to my everyday life. They have given me the desire to help more in my community and model my actions to reflect these. Thank you.
And I got placed at Mount Comp Pharmacy. I'm here to talk about the trip that we took to Lexington and Frankfort on July 18th and July 19th. On July 18th, we left Kane's Community Center, which is right here. We left at about 10 a.m. if I'm not mistaken. And we rode a charter bus, and our charter bus driver, his name was Jack Collins, and he was so nice, and he was there to help us with anything we needed. Our first stop was the Food Chains Aquaponics Farm, and they showed us how they have these fish, and they were called tilapia, and they're ancient Egyptian fish, and they are in these big huge tanks, and the water from those fish go down into this smaller tank with what you clean your dishes with, little scrubbies. And then that water goes in and it grows all these plants completely from water, no soil whatsoever. And all of the plants they grow there and the fish that they use is used for that restaurant, which is mostly a fish restaurant. And that restaurant also goes and helps refugees and people in unfortunate situations. It helps them in countless of ways to teach them how to cook, use basic things in the kitchen. After that, we went to the distillery district and we done axe throwing. And let me tell you, it was so fun, especially to see all of a bunch of our teachers that we have do it. And I was paired up with Miss Frazier, and it was so funny. But she was there supporting me even though I lost. And then after that, we went to Goodfellas, and it is a really, really good pizza place. And I highly recommend it if you ever go to Lexington. I mean, the pizzas were as big as our face. And then, after we ate Goodfellas, we got some dessert at Crank and Boom, and it was ice cream. It was delicious. And then we went to the 21C Hotel and Museum, and we toured around the museum, went around the hotel, and it was incredibly nice. It was one of the nicest
hotels I've been to. And that is where Michael Jonathan talked to us, and he told us various stories from his childhood and how he's made it as a musician. And he goes around to schools, and he's doing a lot for the community, and he's told us that we can also have a career in music if we want, which is near and dear to my heart because I'm a musician myself. And then we went to our hotel rooms and we slept, and obviously, and the next morning we woke up and we went and ate at Alfalfa's for breakfast. Tiffany and Wiley Bala, Balafield, sorry, they were so kind, and they talked to us about the struggles that African Americans go through and how their restaurant is in a white prominent area in Lexington, and they told us about how they try and keep a farmer's market there going, and they talked to us about hard conversations that a lot of people have hard times talking to other people, and conversations that need to be heard in the community, whether it was in a big city like Lexington or a small city like Whitesburg. And then after that we went to Frankfurt, and our representative Angie Hatton gave us a tour. And we got Rocky Adkins to talk to us too. And it was really cool seeing the history of Kentucky, and that was my first time going to Frankfurt, and it was just such a beautiful place, and I would love to go again. And without this trip, it wouldn't have happened without our sponsors, and it was one of the best trips I've ever went on, if I'm being honest, especially with it being with a big, huge group. And I had a bunch of fun, and I know a lot of people that went with us could say that too. So thank you so much.
I'm back again. I know everybody's saying they're wanting to go home, so I'm going to try and make it short and quick. I wanted to thank everybody for coming one more time. Thank our sponsors, even though we've thanked, but thank you again. And thank you to Valerie and Mr. Euchre. I really am grateful. And announcing my bestie, Jaden. He's going to play us one more song. Woo!
This is a song about an artist. And I think that when you hear the first words, you'll instantly know who I'm talking about. But this is another one that I wasn't really prepared to do. I know the song, I know how it goes, but you know, I don't like to sing with lyrics. I just think it's better to do it raw, you know. If you mess up, at least you can say you tried, you know. But with this, it's just a beautiful song. I don't want to mess it up. And so I brought some lyrics here to keep me on track. So I hope you don't mind, but I'll close it out here and I'll go home. Thank y'all for coming in. Starry, starry night, paint your palette blue and gray. Look out on a summer's day with eyes that know the darkness in my soul. Shadows on the hills, sketch the trees and the daffodils. Catch the breeze and the winter chills and colors on the snowy linen land. Now I understand what you tried to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity, and how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now. Starry, starry night, flaming flowers that brightly blaze, swirling clouds and violet names, reflecting Vincent's eyes of china blue, colors changing hue, morning fields of amber rain. your sanity. And how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now, for they could not love you, but still your love was true. And when no one was left in sight on that starry, starry night, you took your life as lovers often do. And I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. Starry, starry night, portraits hung in empty halls, frameless heads on nameless walls, with eyes that watch the world and can't forget, like the strangers that you met. The ragged men and ragged fools, the silver thorn and the bloody rules, like crushed earth on the virgin snow. Now I think I know what you tried to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity, and how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they're not listening still. Perhaps they never will. Thank y'all for coming out tonight.